Welcome to What's New with Fantastic Factories. Today Richard learns Manufactions. To set up, shuffle the new blueprint cards in with the blueprint cards you will be using this game. Likewise, shuffle the new contractor cards in with the contractor cards you will be using this game. Vitamins are a new type of resource, so add them to the general supply next to the other two resources. Once a player gains vitamins, they can use those vitamins to increase or decrease their die values by 1. And they may do so for as many times as they have vitamins. Just note that a vitamin can increase or decrease a die value by 1, so there is no flipping over, so a 6 cannot become a 1 cannot become a 6. Remember that vitamins are a resource, and at the end of your turn you may have no more than 12 resources, so you must remember to discard down to 12. Also, a vitamin being a resource means you can use one to discard a row of market cards. If choosing to play with the factions, randomly deal out 2 factions to each player. Each player then decides for themselves which of the 2 factions they were dealt they wish to play with. Each faction has a complexity rating out of 3, the resources they will start out with, and their player power. Some players' starting hand will have this symbol with an 8 in it for this example. What it means is to take 8 cards and keep 3 of those cards. Place the cards you did not keep into discard. Thank you for joining me to learn what's new with Fantastic Factories, the Manufactions expansion. Have fun, and I invite you to join me now as I do a playthrough. And welcome back to Fantastic Factories. So today, of course, I'm going through the Manufactions expansion. So as usual, I have all the expansion elements placed at the top. So in this case, I have the blueprint cards placed at the top, the contractor cards placed at the top. We still deal out 4 cards in the market. So these are our 4 of the cards that come as part of the game expansion, and these are 4 of the contractors that come as part of the expansion. There's also a couple other elements. You'll notice we don't have resources or cards. Speaking of, I'll start with the new resource. So we have our metals over here, we have our energy over here, and now we have vitamins. So we have a third resource that we can use. So when we discard down to 12 resources at the end of our turn, if we were to have more than 12, this counts towards that. So what does it do? It allows you, after you roll your dice, per vitamin that you discard, you can change a pip up or down by 1. So you can make this a 2 or you can make this a 4. And if you had another one, if I did change it to a 4, for example, I could take a second one if I had to and take that 4 and turn it into a 5. That's totally fine. It changes per pip, a pip per one that you discard. So you have more, you go ahead and just keep discarding until you have what you want, on condition you have it, of course. So that is our new resource. Lovely resource. Next, we have our corporate factions. So we are each dealt 2, then we look at our 2 and choose one of them. So player 1 is looking at a gilded guild. We have our complexity. This is supposed to be one of the easier ones to handle. So we would just double our headquarters match bonus. So we can see here that normally when you have 2 of a kind, you would gain an extra of whatever it is that you put it in. This one doubles that. So you had, I don't know, you gained 2 metals, you can gain an extra 2 metals. So over here, 3 of a kind, normally you would get 2 extras. If you chose this one, you would get 4 extras instead of just the 2. Alternatively, we see SDC Global says you may discard training cards for the training cards are the red banner ones for the activation effect and gain resources equal to their build cost. And we can see that we would, what our starting blueprints and our starting resources are. So in this case, if we chose this one, we would just get 3 cards and a single vitamin. If we chose this one, this means look at 9 cards. So you're dealt 9 cards, and then you choose 5 of those cards. So you would have a starting hand of 5. and then you would get a metal, and you would get an energy. I think I'm going to start with this Gilded Guild because you get the extras as well. Hopefully that ends up helping us out, and I'm just going to no longer use this. So player 2 might as well do their choosing as well, since, you know, this is all done at the same time anyways. So Human Tech. You roll 1 additional die each work phase, but must discard 1 unplaced die at the end of your work phase unless you pay 2 energies. So you get 5 dice, and you can only use 4 or 5 if you discard 2 energies. 1 star complexity, you would get 3 cards, 1 metal, 2 energy. Or whenever you gain a match bonus in headquarters, also gain that many vitamins. Oh, geez. I didn't realize that's what I... Okay. Equal to the bonus. So 2 of a kind will also give you a vitamin. So you would get the 1 extra plus a vitamin. Plus you would, or for 3 of a kind, you would get 2 of whatever that is, plus 2 vitamins. Man. Well, let's show off the new vitamins. So let's use these to help show off the powers, and let's go with vitamins. So let's give our players their cards. So player 1 is going to take 1, 2, 3. Player 2 is going to take 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we're going to pick cards. Player 1 got a vault. You may keep up to 8 additional resources, your 3 resources there, at the end of the work phase. So normally you have to discard down to 12. However, you can keep, oh, this is really good, and you're getting a bunch of extras. However, you can keep 20, not 12, 8 additional. At the end of the work phase. So the vault itself is worth 1 point for every 4 unspent resources you have at the end of the game. So this could be worthless at the end of the game, but if you do end up having a bunch of resources, oh, you can get points. Oil well. Of course, we can that's what oil well is. This one's actually not bad, like especially if you put 1 and only spend 1 to gain a good, and you get 2 energies. That'd be cool. Vending machine. Ooh, gain vitamins after after building a card. Maybe I should focus on doing that. Okay, and 1 vitamin. Player 2 gets through 3 cards, and I didn't do this, so I'm doing it now. Might as well look at what player 2 has. City Park, training type cards cost 1 less energy to activate. So this would cost take 3 energies instead. This discount can be used any number of times each round. So normally a power can only be used once. No, go ahead. Keep discarding, or not discarding, use 1 less. That's, if you are into training cards, yeah, that could be good. Drone. Discard a card and gain an extra die this turn with a value equal to the build cost of the card. So the build cost, so you can see that here has a 1 and 1. You'd add that together, so a 2. So you would get a 2 card. Here you can see 1 and 4. You add that together, you would get a die of 5 if that's what you discarded. So that's cool. And cannery, just a simple put a 3 here, gain a good and a vitamin. Nice. Okay, so player 1 is going to choose a card. So for what, oh, man, that would be good to build. What I love these ones, the think tank and robo facility. What's good? Okay, let's go through it. Let's actually look at these ones. These are probably my favorite 2 cards. So if you get 4 dice of a kind, you would gain 2 2 goods. You then pick up those dice and roll them again. Remember the cards used once you pick those up, but reuse them. Robo facility. So you put a numbered die and then an increase of 1, an increase of 1, an increase of 1. You would get 2 goods.
and then you would get 2 extra dice. It's super nice to re-roll, but it might be a little bit easier to do this one because that's just how it tends to work out. And with vitamin manipulation, it's much easier to get something like this, especially if you have a bunch of them. So what do I prefer? I will try this one for this. Okay, so that's just a card that I'm getting. And then you can discard a training card, get a good and a vitamin. That's okay, especially if you know that your opponent doesn't like red cards. This is such a good card, though. Let's try this for now. Okay, so we are going to roll our dice. So this is done simultaneously, but of course I'm only one player, so I'm just going to alternate because that's all I can do. So 2, 3, 3, 5. And that's what I have for goods. It would be nice to build this, perhaps after building the oil wells. Not, it's always good to get goods, hey. Maybe I could just blindly get this, and this would help me out the rest of the game. Here's hoping. Do I really want to discard this card though? Because this could, yeah. Plus, okay, here's why. Plus discarding a metal. It's harder. It's hard enough to get that. If you have a getting metals engine, that's fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and say sure. Let's build this by discarding this. Now, whenever I build a card, I just not whenever, but once per turn when I build a card, I can gain a vitamin. So I still have cards left. I can perhaps go ahead for maybe I will just gain a bunch of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, plus a bonus 1, and I'll take a card. The card being medical school. So discard a metal, and you gain a vitamin. Also, vitamins can be used to change the value of an unplaced die by 2. And you can do that as much as you want this turn once it's activated. Okay. Player 2 is going to go ahead and roll. Okay, we've got 6, 6, 1, 4. Do we have a priority on what we want to build? Well, the think tank. Let's see if we can. This seems more likely to do, though. What would I oh. Extra die with the value equal. Okay. Let's build this up first, just to give ourselves a better chance of being able to build this in the first place. Oh, I can't. I don't have a way to get 2 more energies. I can get 1 more energy. I don't have any vitamins to spend. What do I focus on instead this turn? Well, not this, because it's a shovel. I could put the dice there to get that, or drone, think tank. Maybe I'll do this now just to help build up my energy amounts. And maybe I will get metals just to have metals now. 1, 2, 1. And let's take a card.
Fettuccine Factory. Place doubles. Ooh, nice card. Get a good and a vitamin and roll an extra die. I cannot build it because I don't have a way to trash it. There are some card powers that will let you trash any card to build any card, but I don't have that this game. Okay, player 2 is going to choose a card. Chain cards. Activate. Okay. Ooh, that strange crystal would be nice to build. Let's take pharmacy. Because that fettuccine factory is really nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so player 1. You know what? Let's take this mentor. I'm not going to do the vault. Instead, I'm going to take the mentor, which lets me take 3 vitamins. Let's build up our resources. 1, 2, oh, that is 3. And I have to give 1 to player 2, so be it. Next card out is, oh, the Tycoon. Spend 2 extra energies as well, and just take all 4 cards. Okay, now we roll. Let's roll. See, I want to build this. Crud. But I need metal to build it. If I had metal already, I could build this already, change one of these to a, let's see, 2, and then I could use this card. But I need to get metals in the first place. And 2 of them to boot. 1, 2. 2 metals. 1, 2. So I will discard the medical school, build the robo facility. So discard, whoops, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Built. But now I have doubles and I built a card, so I gain another vitamin. And I just realized I forgot about the power, so that's fine. I'll just give this for the extra double bonus there, and an extra energy for the bonus that was here. Okay, so let's maybe get cards. So, sorry, blueprint 1, 2, plus a bonus 1, 2. What do we got? Oh, what do we got? We got the Harbor, Skunk Works, Phantom, and Quarry. Okay. Skunk Works could be okay. Maybe the Phantom, you have to remember to not use the die. Okay, so that's all I can do here. Player 2. Wow, 4, 4, 4, 2. And of course, I don't have the energy for that. Okay, so I must put that there to gain 2 energies. And now I can build a think tank if I discard, let's say the city park, I guess. And 1, and 1, 2,
3, 4. Goes right there. Okay. Well, it's built. Can't use it for anything now. Oh yeah, the fettuccine factory. Do I? I cannot. I could turn this to a 3 and then use it. You know what? I'm going to do that. Turn that to a 3. Gain 3 energies for that. Oh, energies, please. 2, 3. Now build. So I'm going to discard this one. And 2 and 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. And now I have doubles. So I'm just going to put those there, gain myself a good. Remember, subterfuge expansion says put them on the card you gained it from. And gain a vitamin. And, oh, an extra die this turn. Sure, it's a 2. Energy or... That's not bad. More energy. Oh, more energy maybe. Plus I have a bonus, so I'm going to get myself 2 more energy, plus 1 extra, plus 1 vitamin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's less than 12. Layer 1. I think you're going to go ahead. Are you able to take? Oh, not able to take the tycoon. So instead, I just want to actually build that one. Layer 2. No, that cannery is not bad. I could give up this drone to gain a good... No, I also have to give up energy for that. You know what? I'll just take a card. Let's go for the Nexus, I think. Okay, player 1. 1, 2, 4, 6. If I spent 3, I could turn this into a 3. Does that seem okay? If I go 1, 2, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, to go 5, 4, 3. Gain 2 goods. And 2 more dice. 4 and 4. Let's do that. Let's place these down here. Gain 2 metals plus 2 more metals. Can I build this now? No, I cannot. I think I want that built. Okay, so player 2 just got to roll. This goes back. 1, 2, 5, 6. That's not at all going to do that, but I can maybe do that. Yeah. 1. Another good. Or just swap this for a 2. Plus a vitamin. Plus a, roll another die. 3. Anything I'm especially wanting to build? This would be nice to build. I don't have a shovel though, so I need cards if I'm going to do that. Let's try for a card. Dig site. Okay. Yeah. Two and two. Okay, so I do need another metal. Do-do-do. Discard that to build that. I can make that a 3 and gain. I'll make this a 3. Gain a good. And a vitamin. I should have thought of that in advance. Well, you don't know what you're drawing when you draw, so continuing on. All my dice are placed. I'm not building any of this. Okay. Player 2. Getting that tycoon isn't especially good. Maybe I can take this. Okay, player 1. Let's see if I can build the strange crystal. Actually, I can build the strange crystal, so I might as well. Okay, now we roll. Let's just go back. 5, 6, 6, 2. Okay, so let's build. I'll get rid of the vault to build a strange crystal. So 1, 2, 3, and 2. Beginning of each work phase, and I just built a card, so I get a vitamin right now. Now, this harbor's not bad. I would need maybe do build a harbor, because then I can get this stuff I need. So I'll take 2 metals for placing there, plus my bonus of 2. I'll discard the quarry to build a harbor, which means discarding 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, it is mine, and I already got a vitamin for building this one before. So I can do this now. Might as well. Let's say might as well. 3, gain 2 metals, plus a blueprint. Oh, for another quarry. Okay. Now, I know I've spent. I'm not building another thing, am I? No, because I don't have cards to discard. Unless I do, because of that. Dig site. Shovel. Ooh. Man, keeping track of don't spend that last die. But it does open up the options. I just need 1 and 1 in this. At the start of each work phase. So 1 and 1, 1 and 1. And that was already spent. Okay. Player 2, what are you going to do? You're going to roll your dice. 6, 6, 5, 2. I don't have enough to make those equal. I do have enough to bring this down to, oh, yeah. Put those there to gain 1 good and another vitamin and roll an extra die. 6. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, make this a 3. Put the 3 there, gain another good. I'll swap this for a 2. And another vitamin. Oh, just the good there. Okay, so I have a 5 and a 6. I can get more. Do I want cards? Do I want to build cards? Because I can build this if I use these to get metals. Discard this, build this. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Player 1. What are you gonna choose? So I have a hammer. The visionary, up here I'm reading. Reveal any number of monument type cards from your hand. Gain metal equal to twice the number of cards revealed. If you had 1 card, you would get 2 metals. Okay. Other is the artisan. Oh, I don't want to be spending that. Okay. Do I want to build? Maybe build Skunkworks. Yeah, maybe build Skunkworks. Give myself a bunch of ways to. Okay, so that's player 1, player 2. Build a drone. Take a drone to build a drone. Ooh, another think tank. All right, player 1 is going to roll. Gain at the beginning of each work phase. Oh, I don't need this. 2, 2, 6, 6. Well, that's definitely not happening. I can. Oh, plus the phantom. Roll an extra one. That's a 2. 3 2s. If I build a skunk works, I would need 3 energy. If I put these, that would get me 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 bonus. Okay, so discard that. Build the skunk works, so 1 and 3, 1, and these are in the wrong spot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if I spent this here plus a metal, I would gain a good and 2 more blueprint cards. Ooh, cannery. That's player 2 that has the cannery, so I am able to have one. Not able to build it currently, but I can have one. Yeah, I can't build anything right now. Do I want to get metals perhaps? Or get more cards? I can get 1 and 1, but I do want to take advantage of the match bonus. Maybe go for cards. 1, 2, plus 1, 2. The strange crystal, vending machine, drone, medical school. Okay. Player 2 is going to roll. Oh! I can't place a die. So I have to put 3 back. Shoot, I hope that's the order I drew them in. Because the Phantom. Player 2 has to roll. Oh, and I didn't gain after building a card. Wait, no, I think I did because of this. No, that was the last round. Okay, player. Do I want to build a drone? If so, I would need metals. These must be equal. I don't have the kind of... I can make it... Might as well. I'll just swap this for 2. Oops, for 2. Thank you. And that. And roll another die. 3. Of course. 2, 3, 4. 3 can go there. Might as well. Gain a good. And vitamin. Okay, so here's the thing. Do I actually want to build a drone? Because alternatively, I could do this Nexus, discard a wrench card, and gain 2 blueprint cards for that. And if I'm not especially keen on the idea of a drone, if I can say, you know what, I can give up a drone that spends this card, and that gives me 2 different blueprint cards. Yeah, see? It lets me gain 1 extra card. Oh, and I can even get a medal. Oh, but I can't. Oh, I can still get a medal. I just can't use it right now. Do I want to get just... I feel like might as well. It's always energies or blueprints. Energies or blueprints. I do want to build that though. I could... No, you know what? I'm the first to go. So, this is what I mean. I'm the first to go. I want to build the vending machine. I prefer... Because red cards are a little bit rarer to get, so I would rather build a vending machine to gain that stuff. Player 1 now. Maybe now it's worth... I'm gonna give up the quarry. Oh, my engineer combat. I do have a 1. Medical school. Okay. Wait. That's not what at all. That's not at all what I was trying to do. That plus that gives me the tycoon. The tycoon says take all 4. 2, 3, 4. Not discard all 4. Take all 4. Haha. Skunk Works, Nexus, Enigma Machine, Pharmacy. Okay. Phantom. Just set these aside so I can roll. I could change that to a 1. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this to a 1. 2, 3, 4. Gain 2 goods. I cannot place this. Gain 2 goods. I cannot place this. And 2 more dice. That's a 2 and a 4. Of course it is. I can get more cards for that. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even if I gained... Oh, so that means I can gain 1 more. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, if I placed these 2 and did not place that one, change this to a 3. gain 2 metals, and oops, and a card. Put this here and a metal. Gain a good and 2 cards. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course I want to prioritize building that. And if I am okay. Oh, and I didn't gain a at the start. I'll just do that. Oh, I can't. I'm done. Player 2. Can we build this vending machine? I'll get rid of the academy. And 1 metal. Build the vending machine. I'm supposed to have rolled first. Sorry about that. I will place these doubles here. Gain a good. 2. Vitamin. Oh, don't put them there. And another one. That's a 4. Which I can turn into a 3 if I wanted to. Might as well. I'll just swap this 1 for a 2. And vitamin. I can, oh. You know what, I feel like let's continue using the Nexus. Ooh. Well, I want to build this one then. I don't have a hammer card, and I would need 1 more, or 2 more metals. Let's go for it. 1 metal, 1 energy. Player 1. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Don't take the scientist. Cards from your hand. 1, 2. I have 2 monument cards in my hand. So I could gain metals equal to twice the number of cards. So I could gain 4 metals for doing that. Or I could go for a generalist and gain 1 metal, 1 blueprint, and 2 energies. I want to build the think tank. Gaining energies right now would help me do that. And I already have a strange crystal. You know what? I will do that. Gain 1 metal, 1 blueprint, because I just discarded a blueprint, and 2 energy. Pick an opponent, they gain 1 metal, 2 energies, or 1 card. Let's go with 1 metal. Generalist is spent. And recruiter. Draw and reveal the next 2 contractors, and you may hire both for free. Cost for energy. That seems fair. Player 2 has what they want, except for a hammer card. Let's take a hammer card. Okay, so you keep 1 die. We have the Phantom. Gain this at the start of a turn. This one. Roll 5 dice, spend 4 of them. can get this. So of course I'm going to. I just need to change one of them. So 3, 4, 5. This was a 4. This was a 4. Change this to a 5. Because then it's easier to spend just 1 to get this later, or 2 of that later. Gain 2 goods and 2 extra dice. Whoops, extra dice. 1, 2. I have a metal to spend. Is that what I want to do? Can I build a think tank now? Ooh. 1. City Park. Let's do the architecture firm. I'll discard the architecture firm to build my own think tank. So that's 1 metal. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy. I have it. Can't use it, of course. Now, I can spend 1 more die. Oh, and I built so I get a vitamin. So I think I do want to do this. Plus a metal equals, I'll switch this 1 for a 2 and 2 blueprint cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 2 blueprint cards. A power plant and black market. Yeah, I don't have anything. Oh. I could build that metal. Oh. Don't worry about it. So that because of the phantom. Okay, player 2. Doubles. I'll swap this for 2 and another vitamin and another die. 4. Take 3. Facility 2, 4. I can build this, but I don't have a. Oh, I do have a hammer. I'm gonna build this. Ah, it's too late. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1, 2. Okay. So I can gain a after building that card. Change this to a 3 to gain another good and another vitamin. Let's discard the drone for the Nexus. Build an obelisk for points. Maybe do that. Maybe start going for actual points here. So 1 metal, 1 energy. Player 2. Hammer card. No hammer card. What do I choose instead? The Fantastic Factories built. The concrete plant is not. That could be okay. Or get my own phantom. Yeah, concrete plant could be okay. Ooh. Player 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not gonna pick a card. Ah, shoot, doesn't have enough. Okay, I think you go for the visionary. Just one. Oh. Oh, I must have discarded. Ah, shoot. Well. Oh, well. 1, 2. Okay. Let's do this. Phantom gives me 1 extra die. And at the start of the work phase, I get 1. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. I could go. I can bump this up by 2. 1, 2, 3. That gives me 2 more goods here. 8, 9, 10, 11. So I get 2 extra. This is the end game trigger, so 12 resources. Wait, no. I just gained that. Gain dice, please. Disregard what I was about to say. This can gain me plus metal. Can gain me good. Now, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now the end game has been triggered. So we'll finish this round and then play our final round after this. What would I like to do? Let's build a city park. And by that I mean, let's see if I'm able to. All right, that's worth the most amount of points in what I got. I will be able to take the monolith. Or megalith, rather. If I took the megalith, that's 3 points. 1 less metal per monument type card in your compound. So I would actually need 4 metals when I grab that. Because I have the strange crystal. So that's 4. And then I would just need to give myself 2 energy. Okay. Okay, so player 2. Roll your dice. Let's do the think tank. Let's make them all 2. So this is a 2. This is a 2. This is a 2. This is a 2. Gain 2 resources. Pick up these dice and roll them again. This card is spent. Let's see, can I do 6, 5? If I spend 2 of these, I can make it a 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, which, oops, 2 more goods, plus roll 2 more dice. 1 and 5. Because I can spend these 4, risk it, go 4, 5, 3, 2. What? 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Plus gain 1, plus gain another die. 1. Shoot. I was hoping for 2, then I could get this one as well. Can I build a card right now? Fettuccine I already have, yeah. 1, 1, obelisk. Okay. I'm going to give myself a card, which didn't help. Okay, final round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Player 2 wants that obelisk built. Wants it built, but doesn't have a hammer. Okay, I'm going to take that scientist. I'm going to discard the Jamie, Gymnasium, draw and reveal 7 cards. Keep 1. Only 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Want that obelisk built. Yeah. So that's a hammer. And indeed have a hammer card. Okay. Okay, so see, that's what I mean. You have to keep track. Fortunately, that last die was just a metal. Okay. For our final turn, gain a and roll. Yeah. Remember, you can only place 4 of them. Can I make these? Oh, this is a 3. This is a 3. Can I make these equal? Oh, if I only spent 2 of these, then I can change these to that. 1, 2, that, and that. Gain 2 goods for that. Pick these up, roll them again. And I can spend 1 of these to turn this to a 5. This is spent to go 3, 4, 5, 6, which gains me 2 goods. Oops. And 2 extra dice. Oops. That's a 6 and a 5. Oh, might as well just do that then. Anyways, 2 can go there. Oh, I want that megalith belt. Am I able to? I need 2 energies too. Energy. and 1. To build a megalith, I'll just discard that. For 1, 2, 3, 4, because I already have 1. 4 and 2. All right, that's all I can do. So I'm at 8 cards, and what's that? 16. Goods. Don't spend that because of the Phantom. Let's go on to player 2, who wants the obelisk built. So well, in order to get to 2, I'm going to need 1, 2. Let's discard the temp agency. Let's give ourselves 2 more points. And 1, 2, 3, and 1. Built. Yeah. This gets me good. I'll just swap this for 2. And that, and a die. That is a 1. Oh, fantastic. 3, good. Oh, I'll swap this for 2. And that's all I can do. I'll get this out of the way for clarity's sake. That's all I have left. There it is. So you can see how handy the vitamins are. And let's count. So let's go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, 25. Oh, there we go. Player 2 has it by 1 point. Thank you very much for joining me as I go through the Manufactions expansion. I invite you to join me now as I give it my Expansionist ranking. All right, what did I think of Manufactions? So just like with my Carcassonne series, anytime it's modular, you have different things that say you can play with some of this, you can play with some of that. You don't have to throw it all in together. I rank those things separately. So there are 2 different, let's say, modules that come with this. The first is the corporate factions. There are some powers that are really nice that you get. It shakes up who like what you start off with, 3 cards, 1 metal, 2 energy. 4 cards is what you start with. So it shakes it up a little bit. When building the blueprint card you discard does not need to match the tool of the symbol card you're building. Just discard any blueprint card to build whatever you're building. That's a nice power. The one I was using in the game, gain vitamins for as in addition to what you were gaining. The powers just kind of shake things up a little bit. Are they essential? No. I'm not playing this to say, oh, this isn't it so great that I have this a little bit of an asymmetric power. No. You have them. It comes with Manufactions. If you want to shake things up again, might as well, but that's not even a strong endorsement for me. Like I have no problems with everyone. Just start with 4 cards, 1 metal, 2 energies. Just go ahead, just do it. Let's do that. We don't need special powers. And what about the new that's more blueprint cards, more contractor cards? Let's add another resource, the vitamins. I'm giving vitamins essential, so that means all the cards, all the contract, the rest of the game, that's essential. The corporate factions, not so whatever. However, the other part of the expansion, absolutely. Vitamins, like so necessary. It feels so good to be able to roll your dice and get one of these, like Robo Facility, for example. Oh, you almost have it. Oh, just
flip off a vitamin, and there you go. Now you have it. That's fantastic. I easily recommend buying this expansion if you like Fantastic Factories. Easy, easy for the vitamins alone. The more cards, like I said, these cards, the Think Tank and the Robo Facility, I love these cards. Um, you know, gain 2 energies and then 4 extra dice, or pick up the dice and roll them again. What? Yes, of course. Who doesn't want to do that? And use them again? That's 8 dice potential. Not to use this one card again, but then you could have the potential to use this one. Gain 2 goods and then get 2 just different dice. Fantastic. Um, yeah, and you do have all kinds of wonderful new cards in here. Great contractors, wonderful powers. So that is my essential. Thank you very much for joining me as I go through the Manufactions expansion for Fantastic Factories. Have fun.